Hello, welcome back. Today let us continue our chapter Rational and Irrational Numbers and solve practice set 1.1. So be ready with your book, scale and pencil. Practice set 1.1 first question says, show the following numbers on a number line. Draw a separate number line for each example. Okay. So the first questions given are 3 upon 2, 5 upon 2 and minus 3 upon 2. We have to represent these rational numbers on a number line. All of you are ready with scale and pencil? Now using scale, draw a number line as long as possible according to your page size. Yeah. See. So I have drawn a number line. Show arrowheads on both the end. Now as you can see here, the denominator of each rational number is 2. Denominator plays a very important role here. What is the denominator? 2. This means between 0 and 1 there will be 2 gap. There will be 2 gaps. That is 0 and 1 will be divided into 2 parts. Just see, this is one part and this is the second part. Understanding? If the denominator is 2, each digit, that is it, integers, from 0 to 1 there will be 2 gaps, 2 parts. 1 to 2 again, it will be divided into 2 parts. If the denominator is 3, then how will it look like? If this is 0 and this is 1, it will be divided into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. Understood? If it is 5, 5 parts. 7, 7 parts. So this thing you will come to know when you see the denominator. Now let us show these rational numbers on number line. The method that I tell you, that you follow, it will make your number line look neat and tidy. Okay. So what we will do, after we draw the number line, we will select point 0 because we have more positive numbers and only one negative number. So we need less space on the left side, more space on the right side. How many parts we have to divide? 2 parts. So what we will do is, using scale, we will mark 1 centimeter point. That is, after 0, 1 centimeter mark like that. 1 centimeter points I'll mark and keep. Understood? So you also do 1 centimeter points you mark. Mark. Same way on the left side, from 0, 1 centimeter points you mark. Fine? See. So these, each point is of 1 centimeter. Now we will show the numbers. As I told you, between 0 and 1 there should be 2 parts, no? So after 0, now you have to count. The next point will be, after 0, the next number is 1, right? So this point will be 1 upon 2. Because we have to divide it into 2 parts. If denominator is 2, 1 upon 2. Next point will be 2 upon 2. How much is 2 upon 2? 2 upon 2 is nothing but 1. So here we will write 1. Now is it coming correctly? What I told you, between 0 and 1 there will be 2 parts. Just see, first part, second part. Understood now? So 1 upon 2, 2 upon 2, this will be 3 upon 2, 4 upon 2. What will be 4 upon 2? 4 upon 2 will be 2. 4 upon 2 will be 2 ones are 2, 2s are 2. Okay? We need not worry about all those points. We only have to show these rational numbers on number line. Okay, so for explanation, I just showed you all these details. I'll rub it off. We will show only these numbers on the number line. So let us start with 3 upon 2. Where will be 3 upon 2? After 0, say with me, 1 upon 2, 2 upon 2, 3 upon 2. So this point is 3 upon 2. Highlight it and give it a name. Understood? Now they are asking 5 upon 2. Where will be 5 upon 2? After 0, next point will be 1 upon 2, 2 upon 2, 3 upon 2, 4 upon 2 and this is 5 upon 2. 5 upon 2 done. Mark that as point B. Only what is asked should be shown on the number line. Next they are asking minus 3 upon 2. Negative number means on the left side. Where will be minus 3 upon 2? After 0 left side will be minus 1 upon 2, minus 2 upon 2, and this will be minus 3 upon 2. Mark that as point C. Is it so simple? This means if the denominator is 2, after 0 each number, each integer is divided into 2 equal parts. Yeah? So after 0, here 1 upon 2, 2 upon 2, this will be 1. Okay, after 3 upon 2, the next will be 4 upon 2. 4 upon 2 is 2. After 5, the next point will be 6 upon 2. 6 upon 2 is 3. Understanding? Okay, that's it. Now let us go on to the next question. As you practice more, you will understand it better. So be along with me. Copy the next question. The next question is 7 upon 5, comma, minus 2 upon 5 and minus 4 upon 5. Ready? We will follow the same method. Take scale and draw a big number line as long as possible. Okay. Now, select. We have two negative numbers, so we need little space onto the left side also. Mark 0. After 0, now we will mark points of 1 centimeter. By taking 1 centimeter so that the number line looks neat. So after 0, mark 1 centimeter points. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These many enough. Same way onto the left side. Okay, so we have lot of points marked. Now we will start counting. What is the denominator? 5. So after 0 you will start with 1. 1 upon 5, 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5, 4 upon 5, 5 upon 5. 5 upon 5 is 1, right? So here I will mark that 1. 6 upon 5, 7 upon 5. So this is that point. 7 upon 5. Highlight it. This I just showed you. Even if you don't mark 1, no problem. These numbers I want to see on the number line. 7 upon 5 was easy. 1 upon 5, 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5, 4 upon 5, 5 upon 5. 5 upon 5 is nothing but 1. 6 upon 5, 7 upon 5. Now you are understanding it better. If you understood, click the like button. No, what conjuice you are doing. And write in comments, I understood. Okay, and subscribe to the channel so that you will get the notification whenever I put the videos. And it will be there in my playlist, you can refer. Fine. So the next point is minus 2 upon 3. Minus negative number. So you will go on to the left of 0. So after 0, next will be minus 1 upon 5. Minus 2 upon 5. Got it? This will be minus 2 upon 5. Give a name. This I'll give P and this I'll give Q. Use sharp pencil. After minus 2 upon 0, next is minus 4 upon 5. If this is minus 2 upon 5, this will be minus 3 upon 5 and this will be minus 4 upon 5. Minus 4 upon 5. I'll give it as point R. Now are you okay? Understood well how to represent rational numbers on number line? Coming to the third question. Third question. Pause the video, complete and then start. The third question is minus 5 upon 8 and 11 upon 8. Minus 5 upon 8 and 11 upon 8. Draw number line, mark 1 centimeter points and be ready. So first number line as long as possible. 0.0. Then you will mark 1 centimeter points. 1 centimeter, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Enough. Same way, left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let us go. Denominator is 8. So after 0 you will count from 1 upon 8, 2 upon 8, like that. Depending upon the denominator. So first number is minus, negative. So let us go on to the left of 0. Minus 5 upon 8. Minus 1 upon 8, minus 2 upon 8, minus 3 upon 8, minus 4 upon 8, and we have here minus 5 upon 8. I give name as x. That point name I give as x. Next number is 11 upon 8. So after 0 onto the right side, it is positive number. 1 upon 8, 2 upon 8, 3 upon 8, 4 upon 8, 5 upon 8, 6 upon 8, 7 upon 8, 8 upon 8, 9 upon 8, 10 upon 8, 11 upon 8. 11 upon 8. Easy? Now it's so simple. No? We'll give this as point y. Okay? Now you do the last one. What do you see in the last question? 13 upon 10 and minus 17 upon 10. Minus 17. So we need more space on the left side. So I'll take 0 somewhere here so that I have more space on the left side. Somewhat looking same only. And then I'll mark 1 centimeter points. You also do the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is enough for me. And one more we want, no? 13. Then similarly here. Fine? So lot of points we marked. First 13 upon 10. After 0, 1 upon 10, 2 upon 10, 3, 4 upon 10, 5 upon 10, 6 upon 10, 7 upon 10, 8 upon 10, 9 upon 10, 10 upon 10, 10 upon 10 will be 1. 11 upon 10, 12 upon 10, 13 upon 10. So here I got 13 upon 10, highlight it and give a name. Where will be integer 1? 1 upon 10, 2 upon 10, 3 upon 10, 4 upon 10, 5 upon 10, 6 upon 10, 7 upon 10, 8 upon 10, 9 upon 10, 10 upon 10 will be 1. This is not asked but I showed. Okay. So here will be number 1. Number 1 is 10 upon 10. They asked 11 upon 10, 12 upon 10, 13 upon 10. Check once again. Now minus 17 upon 10. Negative number. So on the left side, after 0, minus 1 upon 10, minus 2 upon 10, minus 3 upon 10, minus 4 upon 10, minus 5 upon 10, minus 6 upon 10, minus 7 upon 10, minus 8 upon 10, minus 9 upon 10, minus 10 upon 10, minus 11 upon 10. Okay, I am not getting it. Now in this case, what we can do is, because we want a bigger number, we can, instead of 1 centimeter, you can take it as 0.5 centimeter, half centimeter. Or you can just turn your page this way, horizontally, and do. This way you draw the number line and get it. Or second option is, instead of 1 centimeter gap, take half centimeter gap. Half centimeter gap. So I hope so you will be able to do this. So question number 2, I have drawn the number line. You have to look into the number line and answer the question. First question is, which number is indicated by point B? Where is point B? Point B is here. Which number is indicated? So as you can see here, between 0 and 1, okay, minus 1, or between 0 and 1, there are how many gaps? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 gaps means, see left side also 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 gap means the denominator will be 4. 4 gaps means the denominator will be 4. Okay. Now where is point B? Here. Now start counting. After 0 next will be, 1 upon 4, minus 1 upon 4, minus 2 upon 4, minus 3 upon 4, minus 4 upon 4, minus 5 upon 4, minus 6 upon 4, minus 7 upon 4, minus 8 upon 4, minus 9 upon 4, And when you reach B, it is minus 10 upon 4. Okay, minus 10 upon 4. So you will write first question's answer. Point B is indicated by number, which number? Minus 10 upon 4. Or you can reduce it to 2 2s are 2 5s are minus 5 upon 2. Both these answers are right. Minus 10 upon 4, or when you cancel it, you will get minus 5 upon 2. Both the answers are correct. Let us see in the answer behind what is given. Minus 10 upon 4 is given. Okay, minus 10 upon 4. So we will also keep it as minus 10 upon 4. Got it? So first you have to see between 0 and 1 there are how many gaps? 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps are there. So the denominator will be 4. And where is B? Left side. So negative, minus 10 upon 4. Done? Second question. Which point indicates the number 1, 3? It's a mixed fraction give. 1, 3 upon 4 means 1 into 4 plus 3 upon 4. This way you solve it. 1 into 4 plus 3 upon 4. 1 4s are 4. 4 plus 3 upon 4. That is 7 upon 4. Where are you getting 7 upon 4? Start counting. 7 upon 4 means it's a positive number. So after 0, 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4, 4 upon 4, 5 upon 4, 6 upon 4 and 7 upon 4. 7 upon 4, the point is C. So the question asked to us, which point indicates the number 1, 3 upon 4? So you will write point C indicates 1, 3 upon 4. Point C. Third question, state whether the statement the point D denotes 5 upon 2 is true or false. Just now we did, no? 5 upon 2. See, same question. Let us check now. This I'll rub it off. They are asking, state whether the statement, point D, they are saying that point D denotes 5 upon 2. We have to check whether the statement is true or false. Point D, where is point D? Point D is here. Here you have 2. When will you get 2? Okay. Start counting. After 0, 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4, 4 upon 4, 5 upon 4, 6 upon 4, 7 upon 4, 8 upon 4, 9 upon 4, and this is coming to be 10 upon 4. 10 upon 4. Now you can reduce it further. Point D, according to us it is 10 upon 4. Now as I discussed before, can we reduce this number? Both these numbers are going in 2's table. 2 5s are 2 2s are. Are you getting the same number? Yes. This is the reduced form. So is the statement true or false? 10 upon 4 is nothing but 5 upon 2. When you reduce it, okay. So the statement is true. So you will write point D denotes the number 5 upon 2 is true. Okay, it's correct statement. Okay, so similarly, we have completed practice at 1.1. We showed the rational numbers on number line. I hope you understood. You will keep this thing in mind. When you see the denominator, if the denominator is 3, then you have to, if this is 0, the next will be 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 3. 3 upon 3 is nothing but 1. Like that, 4 upon 3, 5 upon 3, 6 upon 3, like that you will count. Understood? Okay. So, solve these sums and we will be meeting with the next practice set in the next class. Bye.